Yes.
and the light, you know what I mean, like overpowering. I'm really enjoying this. So it's good.
Well, because he does kind of emphasize that whole light overtakes the darkness. However, he definitely helps you to understand it takes the darkness to really gain that light.
Yep.
You need it to get here, to truly and fully embrace and understand what you're doing.
Right.
You got to go through those darkness. You got to get through that darkness. You got to see it from a different perspective.
Right.
Right.
So we are going, for those who are joining us, we are live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. This is the Metaphysical Mystics class. This is what we hold every week, once a week, for about an hour. And right now we are going over the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. We are on tablet number 8, which is what?
I am reading the Seven Lords. It's tablet 7.
The Seven Lords, tablet 7, exactly. We're going to be going through tablet 7 and 8. So Norma, Mystic Norms, is going to be reciting that tablet 7, and I will be reciting tablet 8. So just allow yourself to listen, pay attention to what's going on. There are no free readings right here. This is about learning. So, nobody's asked for any. Good.
Just gaining.
So thank you. Hello, Sue. Hello, Marie. Hello, Kay. This is what we do every week. And right now we're studying the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. For those who don't know, Thoth was an ancient deity. Atlantean, yes, known to have ruled Atlantis, and basically giving us little life hacks. So hopefully some of these things resonate with you, and we'll go over them, and I'll kind of stop and break them down and kind of give you my version of it. But us live on the screen, we're going to be talking about some things that, and I hope you guys can ask in comments if you have any questions. But this is the class. This is how we do it. This is one of the ways we do it. Right. We do a lot of different things as well. So we are going to start now. This is tablet 7, the Seven Lords. Oh, that was in stereo. You're on the coke. So sit back and enjoy. Welcome, everyone. If you'd like to join the stream, I do have something on my page. There's a link on my page if you'd like to join the stream.
If you click that link and you want to join the live,
you can join the live and you can talk as well.
Anyway.
For tonight only.
The Emerald Tablets, tablet 7, the Seven Lords. Hark ye, O man, and list to my voice. Open thy mind space and drink of my wisdom. Dark is the pathway of life ye travel. Many the pitfalls that lie in thy way. Seek ye ever to gain greater wisdom, attain, and it shall be light on thy way. Open thy soul, O man, to the cosmic, and let it flow in as one with thy soul. Light is eternal and darkness is fleeting. Seek ye ever, O man, for the light. Know ye that ever the light fills thy being. Darkness for thee shall sooner disappear. Open thy soul to the brothers of brightness. Let them enter and fill thee with light. Lift up thine eyes to the light of the cosmos. Keep thou ever the face to the goal. Only by gaining the light of all wisdom art thou one with the infinite goal. Seek ye ever the oneness eternal. Seek ye ever the light of the goal. Light is infinite and light is finite, separate only by darkness and man. Seek ye to render thy veil of the darkness. Bring thou together the light into one. Hear ye, O man, list to my voice, singing the song of light and of life. Throughout all space, light is prevalent, encompassing all with its banners of flame. Seek ye forever in thy veil of darkness, somewhere ye shall surely find light, hidden and buried. lost to all things, living in all is the infinite brain. In all space, there is only one wisdom. Through seeming divided is one in the one. All that exists comes from the light, and the light comes forth from all. Everything created is based upon order. Law rules the space where the infinite dwells. Forth the equilibrium come the great cycles moving in harmony toward infinity's end.
Infinity's end, right? You said end.
Yep. Through
Okay.
infinity's end. I'm sorry. Yep.
So what are we talking about there? Christy, what are you picking up?
I just feel like it's more of him talking about like learning, like basically your wisdom, your knowledge. I don't know, more or less the light and the dark is what I get a lot of from him. Like, but it's more, you have to know yourself, you have to be comfortable with yourself, and you have to be ready to
Right.
to fight.
Well,
it
is like you notice he talks about how we have to come to the dark, but he's also putting it like he's saying the dark isn't bad. It's just something we have to get through that dark. So if we have to get through that muddy kind of place that we've all been,
to
right?
get that comfort as a
To
child
gain that-
lasts only as you're a child, correct?
Right.
Well, yeah, you can't know the good without the bad. So
That's right.
Done?
I mean, no, the chapter's not over yet. It's
Oh,
not
okay,
your chapter yet.
So I was just stopping to see, and sorry, let me stop for a second. Marie, this is a live Metaphysical Mystics class, so there will be no readings tonight.
Only questions upon
If you have any
the
questions
reading
about what we're talking about and
if
what
you'd
we're,
like to stick around and listen.
yeah, I'd love to have you. Just stick around, and this is something we do every week. And if you're interested
Sample
after,
class,
please
happening
let me
live.
know, and you can sign up as well. But I will be doing some live readings tomorrow. So anyway, yeah, we're going to get back to it. I'm going to let Norma finish this chapter, and we'll hopefully, let's see if I can stop us again. Because there's certain moments that really kind of hit me. So I will stop. And if you feel like you want to stop something, or you want to, you want to say something, please.
Hey, yo, can I say
Yeah.
something here?
Okay.
Yep. All right. Know ye, O man, that far in the space-time, infinity itself shall pass into change. Hear ye, and list to the voice of wisdom. Know that all is of all evermore. Know that through time, through the pursuit of wisdom, and find ever more light on the way, thou shalt find ever receding thy goal, shall elude thee from day unto day. Long time ago, in the halls of Amenti, I Thoth stood before the lords of the cycles. Mighty they in their aspect of power, mighty they in the wisdom unveiled. Led by the dweller, first did I see them, but afterwards, free was I of their presence, free to enter, conceive at will. Oft did I journey down the dark pathway unto the halls of Amenti, where the light ever glows. Learned I of the masters of cycles, wisdom brought from cycles above us, knowledge brought from infinity's all. Many the questions I asked of the lords of the cycles. Great was the wisdoms they gave unto me. Now unto thee I give this wisdom drawn from the flame of infinity's fire. Deep in the dark halls sit the seven, units of consciousness from cycles above. Manifest they in this cycle as guides of men to the knowledge of all. Seven are they, mighty in their power, speaking these words through me to men. Time after time stood I before them, listening to the words that came not with sound. Once said they unto me, O man, wouldst you gain wisdom? Seek for it in the heart of the flame. Wouldst thou gain knowledge of power? Seek ye in the heart of the flame. Wouldst be one with heart of flame. Seek ye then within the flame own hidden flame. Many the time spoke they to me, teaching me wisdom, not the world, showing me ever new paths to brightness, teaching me wisdom brought from above, giving knowledge of operation, learning of law, the order of all. Spoke to me again the seven, saying, from far beyond time are we come. O man, traveled we from beyond the space-time, from place of infinity's end. When ye and all thy brethren, were formless, formed were we from the order of all. Not as men are we thought once we too were as men. Out of the great void were we formed forth in order by law.
So basically what they're saying right there is there's these seven masters, right? The seven, and if you think about it, seven chakras, right? They all represent similar things that can correlate. But they were formed because of law. So because of our natural law, they were made because they needed to kind of fill in that space. So from the void, they filled in that space because that's kind of the way that he's showing you that it works, that cause and effect. So if I've caused something and I've created this space here, there are other things that are going to be created because of that, just purely by the effect that we're not even aware of. So as we manifest, it's a good thing to think about that there are some unintended manifestations that happen because of it.
There are always,
but a lot of it partly chaos, but partly because of
we're all living our own unique life.
Right.
So always will there be an intended consequence. Unintended. Right. I said unintended. I'm sorry. Unintended consequence. So the bigger in which you can look at something, from the farther apart in which you can see it,
right,
the better in which it can manifest, right? With the least amount of consequence. But if you are right there going, oh, well, I know this and I can do this and it's gonna, but you only know that little consequence for this little thing that you do in the spur of the moment. Do you know how that carries on to the next generation or the next or the next or the next? Do you know the long term? Do you understand what you're doing? Do you understand where you are and who you are? My thought could be a thought to me that could be generations ahead of me going, whoa, right? Because I fed too much energy into this simple thought.
Yeah, you ready?
And for me, that's what that means. Anyway, yes, yep. I'm going again. Hang on, lost my spot. Let me find out where I was. Shit, lost my spot. Where am I?
You're at and again and spoke to me. The seven.
He spoke.
Sorry, I muted your mic. I didn't know because you have a little background noise going on in there.
She's telling me right now. I don't see it. Hang on.
The seven. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to unmute you. I didn't know that's what she was doing. Okay.
It doesn't matter if that's what she's doing or not. I just
can't unmute guests because they chose to mute themselves. All right. So unmute yourself if you wanted to tell her where you're at. She's got.
Where did I last?
You're at and again unto me spoke.
I'm trying to control like the.
You know where I'm at?
All right.
I think. think I know where I'm at.
We should be pretty close to the one of the end of this chapter. This tablet.
Yeah, but I think, okay. I'm going to go, and then if I'm not, please go, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Just whatever, we'll get through it. Just go ahead. Wherever you think you stopped.
Many the times spoke thy to me, teaching me wisdom not of thy, but showing me ever new past brightness. Teaching me wisdom brought from above, giving knowledge of operation, learning of law, the order of all. Spoke to me again the seven, saying, far from far beyond time we come. O man, traveled we from beyond space-time, aye, from the place of infinity's end, when ye and all of thy brethren were formless, formed forth from we, from the order of all. Not as men are we thought once we too were men. Out of great void were we formed, forth in order by law. For know ye that which is formed truly is formless, having formed only to thine eyes. And I'm sorry, I'm taking my break to say, remember, the reason we are human, the reason it is so important to remember today's human, we have past lives. We have all these things we had to do with. Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not discrediting shit. But the reason we are who and what we are today is because this is what we have chose. This is the growth in which we've come upon. Here's where we are.
Right.
I chose this separation from the source, this much challenge to get back there, because this is where I am now. Right? Knowing and understanding
and
that
it's
no
also
matter
saying
what,
in there, he's also saying in there that once you like come from that darkness, you get to a place where you're not in that darkness anymore. So you can actually come back, reincarnate, and you will have a lot more awareness.
Evil is not
even
darkness.
Though it's more like
Can
subconscious awareness.
Hey. Evil is not darkness. Evil is someone that knows life and manipulates you with it. Whether with darkness,
knows the hacks, right?
With
they
life,
know the game.
It doesn't matter
right.
which magic they are using. Okay. To be manipulated and used does not come from the light or from the dark. It comes from the being, and the being can, yes, be evil. Anyway, where was that? Spoke to me again, the seven, saying, from far beyond time are we come. O man, traveled we from beyond space-time, aye, from the place from infinity's end, when ye and all of thy brethren are formless, or were formless, were formless, formed forth were we from the great order of all. Not formed forth in order and by law, for know ye that man which is formed truly is formless, having form only
for man
by thine
which
eyes.
Is truly formed. Like you can see that we're formed. We are formed, but we are formless as well.
But as happy as I am, I understand how sad I can be. As giving as I am, I can see how selfish I can be. As it's that balance. Anyway. And again, unto me spoke the seven, saying, child of the light, O Thoth art thou, free to travel the bright path upward. At the last, all ones become one. Forth were we formed after our order. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Know ye that these are numbers of cycle, that we descend from unto man, each having here a duty to fulfill, each having here a force to control. Yet are we one with the source, the soul of our cycle? Yet are we two seeking a goal far beyond man's conception? Infinity extends into greater than all. Time and space moving in circles, yet ye there law, and ye too shall be free. Aye, free shall ye be to move through the cycles, past the guardians that dwell at the door. Then to me spoke he of 9, saying, eons and eons I've extended, not knowing not life, and tasting not death. So being that had not lived nor died. How easy is that shit? For know ye, O man, that far in the future, life and death shall be one with thee all. It already is, really, actually. Each so perfected by balancing the other that neither exists in the oneness of all. Because really, what is death but rebirth? Each so perfected, okay, I did that one, sorry. In man of this cycle, the life force is rampant, but life is growth, becomes one with the all. Here, I manifest in this your cycle, but ye am I there in your future of time, yet to me, time exists not. For to my world, time exists not. For formless are we. Life have we not, but yet have existence, further and greater and freer than thee. Man is a flame bound to a mountain, but we in our cycles shall ever be free. Know ye, O man, that when ye have progressed into the cycles that lengthen above, life itself will pass to the darkness, and only the essence of soul shall remain. Then to me spoke the Lord of the VIII, saying, all that ye know is but part of a little. Not yet ye touched on the great. Far out in space where light reigns supreme, came I into the light. Formed I also, but not yet ye are. Not as ye are, sorry. Body of light was my formless form, formed. Know I not life, and know I not death. Yet master am I of all that exists. Seek ye to find the path through the barriers. Travel the road that leads to the light. Spoke again to me the 9, saying, seek ye to find path to beyond. Not impossible is it to grow to a consciousness above. For when two have become one, and one has become the all, know ye the barrier has lifted, and ye are made free of the road. Grow thou from the formless. Free may thou be of the road. And to me, I'm sorry, y'all, I feel like that's just saying, and this is probably why, like, the state doesn't want us having babies anymore. When we come together, whether that's man and man, man and woman, woman, man, obviously it's obviously a man and woman that creates a baby. That's not the point. The point is
the Trinity
is when two become three.
Tammy
When
Collins
two
just said it.
people bring into life.
We create life.
into
We are
fruition
creators, people. We are
something.
supposed to
Whether
create.
that is another
It's
life,
our nature.
whether that is art, whether that is, it doesn't matter what it is. When two people come together to create a physical manifestation, that is birth. That is beauty. Doesn't matter if it's a man and a woman and a child. It doesn't, I mean, really, we can associate it in so many different ways, which is why there's so many different religions and why we're in a state we're in. It is about one being coming together with another being and creating a physical manifestation.
Of whatever that is. Like it's collaborating. They're talking about collaborative manifestation. That we are all one so we can connect. But we are all individuals. Remember that. That's important. And he talks about this as well.
Amen.
But we all do just go back to one. If you really wanted to trace it all the way back to one source, we come from one single source. But that source is of many, and it comes from one single source.
Right.
So it never ends. I mean, it just keeps, it's a cycle. Mm-hmm. Like he's talking about.
Through the ages I listened, learning the way to the all. Now lift I my thoughts to the all thing. List ye and hear when it calls. O light, all prevailing, one with all, and make me one with the all soul, shining from the blackness of night. Free me, be of all space-time. Free from the veil of the night, I, a child of light, command, free from the darkness to be. Formless am I to the light soul, formless yet shining with light. Know I the bounds of the darkness must shatter and shall be before the light. Now give I this wisdom, free may ye be, O man, living the light and in brightness. Turn not thy face from the light. Thy soul dwells in realms of brightness. Ye are a child of the light. Turn thy thoughts inward, not outward. Find thou the light soul within. Know that thou art the master. All else is brought from within. Grow thou to the realms of brightness. Hold thou thought in the light. Know thou art one with the cosmos, a flame in the child of the light. Know that thee give I a warning. Now I give thee a warning. Let not thy thought turn away. Know that brightness flows through thy body, for I turn not to the dark brightness that comes from the brothers of black. But keep thine eyes ever lifted, thy soul in tune with the light. Take ye this wisdom and heed it. List to my voice and obey. Follow the pathways to brightness, and thou shalt be one with the way.
Very nice. Thank you, Erin. So what do we all get from that? What did y'all get? I mean, I know there's some comments in the live stream. What do you think, Christy?
I am understanding this in a way that's saying that to truly understand it isn't necessarily to do it exactly my way, but to understand what I'm saying and to know that you shouldn't get trapped in certain manipulations.
Right.
Will help you to get here. because they'll be there along the way.
So I think most of what I got from that tablet was just you have to be able to kind of like how you said there's the 7 chakras and then the 7 of the lords. So you have to be able to get yourself completely in balance. And once you've gotten all of that in line and you're able to get, basically like everything in line, that's when your third eye opens. That's when you shed the skin. That's when you're able to become just this. I mean, we're all spirits, but you can shed. I don't know how. Like, do you know what I mean? You can shed yourself.
When you get your illusions.
Yeah, he's telling you how to like break through, but also understand things for what they are. That we are one, but we're also there's a lot of other stuff going on. He's kind of explaining the nuances. So give me 1 minute, and I will be back to read the second tablet or tablet number 8. We'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, I am back, so I'm going to give everybody a minute. If you want to take a little bit of a break before we get into the second.
Whatever you want to do.
All right. I'm just sitting here drinking a little tequila and
I 7 and 7, so I get it.
Nice. I hope everybody else has got whatever ails them.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. So this is pretty cool, these tablets. Like I said earlier, I had not heard of these, but I'm super glad you guys decided to do these on this. It's pretty cool.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah, they're really eye-opening. And seeing them, we go back and we do like the remote viewing and we do like the astral projecting or remote investigation, right?
Yeah.
Now it'll be a little easier when we do go to Inner Earth because it opens, or anywhere, it kind of opens your mind up more to, there's so much more going on, but this is your reality right here in the dimension you're in and the Earth you're on or the planet you're on. This is the way it works. Natural law works the whole way throughout the universe and other universes because they're pretty simple. We've talked about it before. Cause and effect comes into play a lot. I pick something new up that I didn't quite listen to before, but like Melissa was saying earlier, we each get different vibes from it, and sometimes similar vibes. Some of it's pretty straightforward, but a lot of it is meant to let you open up in your own pace. Like it's not so suggestive that it makes you like lead in one direction,
right?
Or go in one direction and actually be more open-minded about it. But he is telling you kind of the laws of the way things work, and a lot about the hacks of life, right? There's ways you can kind of hack life,
right?
Well, remember when we had the group and you gave us the point, like the pinpoint of where we were supposed to go, but we didn't know like what it was, and the fact that we were all able to connect without even speaking, and we all managed to be on the same like wavelength, the same.
Oh yeah. When we were doing the blind remote views.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That was awesome. That was amazing. And every class is amazing, but some people might not think one is amazing or the other one is. But as for me looking outside of it, realizing I'm teaching a lot of the stuff that I've I've retained over the years and I've learned and I've been able to experience, I'm seeing people like opening up to it. I'm like, wow, it's really amazing.
Well, it just goes, that group goes with this last tablet, because in this last tablet, he was talking about how we were all starting from source and we all just like, you know what I mean? And so we're all connected. Well, obviously we're all connected. If we were able to connect on that exercise, which I don't think any of us have done prior to that, and we were all able to connect and be on the same, you know what I mean? That's pretty cool. That's good shit.
Yeah. All right, y'all taking your potty breaks, had a smoke, had a whatever the hell you want to take. If you have nothing, fast, do whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm drinking some tequila right now, but you know, whatever ails you, I mean, you can just take fresh air, go outside and breathe. If you don't do anything and you're into like just being, you know, completely cleansed of anything.
Understand that being human truly is a superpower.
Me, I'm a pirate. I'm a spiritual pirate. That's just the way I do it. It's just I do things not because somebody else tells me I need to do them this way, but because I know I can get there anyway. And that's really the whole point of what I try to teach. He carries
on a lot of energy, and he's got enough of an ego to say,
it's not ego. It's just I know that we all have this. It's not my ego. Well, I guess it could be my ego if we are all one and thinking as one. Yeah, we all have this.
I mean, I'm not saying mine's not either. I'm just saying the way that you
unto thee, O man,
is ego.
Have I given my knowledge?
Yes. Boom.
Unto thee have I given of light. Yep. Hear ye now and receive my wisdom, brought from space planes above and beyond. Like this is coming from the cosmos.
From the all of it.
Not as man am I, for free have I become of dimensions and planes. In each take I on a new body. So what he's saying is, I'm going through all kinds of incarnations. Like I'm taking on a new body here and there.
Yeah, I'm George.
Right, that's where. And if you think about it, this is where Thoth comes from.
And I'm fucking.
Can I?
Lily there.
Can you watch the barroom talk for a minute, just for a second, please?
I'm just saying.
All right. So anyway, what he's basically saying is I'm incarnating in different bodies, different realms, or even in this realm, in this earth realm. I'm incarnating as many different bodies.
Right.
Great is the wisdom of the seven. Mighty are they from beyond. Manifest they through their power, filled by force from beyond. Hear ye these words of wisdom. Hear ye and make them thine own. Find in them the formless. Find ye the key to beyond.
Why can't I do it?
Okay, hold on a second. I got a little distracted by whatever the hell that music was just playing in the background.
I was trying to get into my link.
Mystery. I mean, I know what it is, but my God, I've been hearing it all day.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, mystery is but hidden knowledge. Know and ye shall unveil. Find the deep buried wisdom and be what?
I'm just not understanding why I'm not getting the link. I'm sorry, babe. Oh.
Mystery is but hidden knowledge, right? So mysteries, and that's what this is, the key of mysteries. That's what this tablet is. So know and ye shall unveil. Find the deep buried wisdom and be the master of darkness and light. So be the master, like that's what the wisdom is. It's knowing that you have to be able to master your darkness and your light, because you can mess up from each one of those. Like you can mess up from the light, from the dark. Doesn't matter. Dark and light are just kind of like positive and negative cables on a battery, or points on a battery.
You need positive and negative.
You don't call the negative side of the battery evil. It's the polarity of it. Deep are the mysteries around thee, hidden the secrets of old. Search through the keys of my wisdom. Surely ye shall find the way. Tongue twister. At least it twisted my tongue. The gateway to power is secret, but he who attains shall receive. Look to the light, O my brother. Open and ye shall receive. Press on through the valley of darkness. Overcome the dweller of the night. Keep ever thine eyes to the light plane, and thou shalt be one with the light. So what he's saying is, no matter how dark it gets, as you walk, you have to walk through that dark valley. Like it's just the way it is.
It's like a sea.
Like it's just the cycle you have to go through. Always know there's a horizon there. There's something you can get over. It's like walking over a mountain or climbing a mountain, right? You always know, okay, if we get up on this high point, we can actually see something. And a lot of the times, unless you're in like deep woods, Alaska, or somewhere deep woods where you can't see anything, which there's many of those places in this world.
No, trust me.
You get to that horizon, you know, it's just about looking to that light, always looking to that light, always following that horizon, that light, that knowing that it's always there. You just have to walk through those dark valleys sometimes.
Am I willing to get through the darkness to get to that light?
Right.
I see the tunnel. I can see it's there. Am I willing to take the steps to get there?
Yep. Man is in process of changing to forms that are not of this world. Grows he in the time to the formless, a plane of the cycle above. Know ye, ye must become formless before ye are one with the light. I'm going to read that part again, and I really want everybody to listen to it, because it gets really weird right here.
Right.
But I get it. Man is in process of changing to forms that are not of this world. So we're in process of changing as we kind of transform and as we evolve here. But I mean, really, what I feel like he's talking about
this, though, babe. I'm sorry. Just as like a conversational point and like a scary point to this particular topic, right? Like right now, they're trying to get us to do some transhumanist things, right? Because we are so much more than we are.
That's not what I'm talking. You're kind of going off a little bit there. Like
No.
What I'm trying. Can I finish what I'm
Yes.
talking about? Okay.
But I was just.
So what I'm saying is, okay, how I see this, and I know she's speaking her opinion and how what she's getting right now. But before I lose the train of thought of what I was talking about, is we are on the process of moving into another type of like view. Like there's a place where I've seen where we're not formless, but we're not exactly form either. So you can make out and describe what we look like to a certain extent, but we're light beings, as they would call it, light beings, right? List ye, O man, to my voice. Let's see, did I get that part already? Know ye must become formless before ye are one with the light. So you've got to like let go of all the things you hold on to, all the mass, everything that you feel like is real. You've got to let that go before you can actually progress.
And here's where that becomes toxic too, because a lot of people want to let go of your body. You want to ignore your human. You want to pretend you're just everything else. However, it's being everything within a human that makes you fucking powerful, right?
But the human is, yes, we're living the human experience, but understand how much power is behind that.
But yes.
Like it's if you really want to look at it, yes, you have to walk through this like slow, heavy place.
What I'm saying
for a lifetime.
Toxicity is happening on these polar issues, right? Where we're either so human that we just got to look at it this way, or we're so beyond human we just got to ignore that.
Yeah.
But really, it comes in the walking in between that, understanding yes, we are fucking human beings living this weird, chaotic, like seriously, wow life.
Yeah.
And we can live it in this mundane little way because we are simply just biological machines. And we can be that biological machine and do whatever was programmed into us, or guess what we get to do as human beings. Plus,
we're already that. We don't need anybody else forcing that on us. It's already something that's law. Like, don't try it.
We have everything we've ever done. We have everything we will do. And we can program this time. What are we going to do? But,
all right. List ye, O man, to the voice, telling of the pathways to light, showing the way of attainment when ye shall be one with the light, and when you will actually return to what you truly are. This is the path that we go through. Search ye the mysteries of earth's heart. Learn of the law that exists. Holding the stars in their balance by the force of primordial mist. Seek ye the flame of the earth's life. So like really find that earth, like find that spot, like go, it's okay to find life on earth and be here, like we were just talking about. Bathe in the glare of its flame. Follow the three-cornered pathway until thou to art aflame. Speak thou in words without voice to those who dwell down below. Speak thou in words without voice to those who dwell down below. Enter the blue litten temple and bathe in the fire of all life.
Because really.
So really, like, live your life. Live it all. Like, live it fully and passionately.
There is something to this.
Know, O man, thou art complex, a being of earth and of fire. Let thy flame shine out brightly. Be thou only the fire. So just be nobody but yourself. Like, in whatever drives you, whatever moves you, fucking live it straight out like solar plexus energy. Just
that person.
Boom, I'm here. This is who I am. I'm going to be who I am. Right.
Fine. Let them think that.
Wisdom is hidden in the darkness when lit by the flame of the soul. Find thou the wisdom and the light born, and be light born, a son of the light without form. Seek thee ever more wisdom. Find it in the heart of the flame. Know that only by striving can light pour into thy brain.
Boom.
Only by moving forward, only by continuing to strive will you actually, be peaceful. And will you actually learn?
Because really,
if not, you're just stagnant and you're in a cycle. You're just in this constant loop.
Because you're always going to grow throughout each cycle. But
Right.
Truly, truly transform and move beyond a cycle.
Now have I spoken with wisdom. Listen to my voice and obey. Tear open the veils of the darkness. Shine a light on the way. And that's where he's saying, open yourself up to it and help open others up to it as well. Shine the light. So shine the light always. We don't ignore it. If there's something that needs light shined on it.
Through the muddy darkness.
Right.
Darknesses to get to the light of lights.
Yep.
So no, you being an addict, or you being someone that manipulates, or you being this person that the normal would have shamed. No, you're simply walking your walk. You're learning the darkness so you can see that light.
Yep.
Really?
All right, we're going to try and hurry and get through this because we've got a few more. Yeah, before I'm done. So I'm going to just try to read straight through this. Let me see here. Where are we? We're almost at an hour, so I'm going to read a few more. Hopefully get through with this.
Get through the chapter.
Maybe.
If we don't stop.
I've got to find where I'm at now. Hold on.
I know, I don't like when I do that to myself too.
And it says far in the past before Atlantis.
Far in the past before Atlantis existed, men there who were delivered into darkness, using dark magic, calling up beings from the great deep below us.
Yes.
So yeah, all these, unfit forms, like people that aren't ready or beings that aren't ready. Right. Forth came they into. I gotta read this through because I'm hungry and I want to eat. So let's see. Forth came they into this cycle. Formless were they, of another vibration, existing unseen by the children of earthmen. Only through blood could they have formed being. Only through man could they have live in the world. So they needed like a host, basically, is what he's saying. All these dark spirits that darkness is called up from the lower worlds, which is fucking crazy because every time you call something up from the lower worlds, you're always the first one to die. All right. In ages past, they were conquered by the masters. Those 7 masters he talks about. Driven below the place whence they came. But some there were who remained, hidden in spaces and plains, unknown to man. Lived they in Atlantis as shadows, but at times they appeared among men. Right. Are we talking about ghosts right now?
Kind of, in a sense.
When the blood was offered, forth came they to dwell among men. So when there was a host, they were able to kind of get into it, right? If there was somebody that was offered, had to be offered. So Realize that. Whenever you're like anybody's possessed or anything, they have to actually invite that
This
in.
motherfucker's
One way or another, whether it be in the mind or they speak out loud, they invite that shit.
Invited it one way or another.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, consciously, doesn't matter. You invited them.
In the form of man move they amongst us, but only to sight where they are as the men. Serpent-headed when the glamour was lifted. Ooh, we're getting deep into this some serpent shit.
Getting deep, baby.
Some reptilian stuff was lifted, but appearing to man as men among men. So basically they had a serpent head, but they were actually, they appeared as men. Getting in some David Icke stuff right now.
Mm.
Crept they into the councils, taking forms that were like unto men, staying by their arts and the chiefs of the kingdoms, taking their form and ruling o'er men. Only by magic could they be discovered. Only by the sound their faces be seen. Sought they from the kingdom of shadows to destroy man and rule in his place. Well, that sounds kind of familiar to what we're going through right now.
I mean,
but know ye, the masters were mighty in magic,
and bomb,
able to lift the veil from the face of the serpent, able to send him back to the place, to his place.
Yep.
Came they to man and taught him the secret,
We did.
the word that only a man can pronounce.
Hello.
Swift then they lifted the veil from the serpent and cast him forth from the place among men. Yet beware, the serpent still liveth in a place that is open at times to the world. Unseen they walk among thee in places where the rites have been said. Again, as the time passes onward, shall they take the semblance of men. So after time, they eventually come back. Called may they be by the master who knows the white or the black, but only the white master may control and blind them while in the flesh. All right, nobody take that racist. The white master. That sounds terrible. Anyway, that I know what he means. I think you all do too. All right.
Well, let's go ancient.
Seek not the kingdom of shadows, for the evil will surely appear. For only the master of brightness shall conquer the shadow of fear. Know ye, O my brother, that fear is an obstacle great. Be master of all the brightness. The shadow will soon disappear. So master your brightness, master your light. You know, it's not just, you don't just come in here and say, okay, I'm awake and I'm light and totally. No, because you're not getting the full picture of it. Like there's more to just being or sharing that light. It should be held sacred. That means you pay attention. You always take time to learn more about it, how you can share that light better. I think we're going to stop there for now. We've been going for about 54 minutes, so I think we're going to stop there. We will end up, and I know Christy will remember where we stopped, right, Christy?
I got you.
I got started late, so I figured we'd give people a free turn to come in here. Nobody came in, which is, I guess they're all scared.
Babe.
But thank you all for being here. We will continue on or read chapter 8 or tablet 8 again next week. Until next time, much love. Have a great night. And if you'd like to sign up for the Metaphysical Mystics class that we are doing right now, we're just reading the Emerald Tablets right now and going over them, but we do a lot of different things in here. If you are enjoying this and if you'd like to enter the class, just let me know. Send me a message and I will send you in the right direction. Much love, y'all. Have a good night. Have a great week. See you soon.
Blessed be. And so